Hi everyone, Velvet here, and I have some stories for you today. But before we get started, can you please do me a huge favor and like, comment, and subscribe? It'll help the channel out and it'll get you more videos like this. Let's get to it. And our first one is from Fantastic Size 9388. Am I in the wrong for telling my daughter-in-law, for F's sakes, I have a life and I'm not going to be a cookie cutter grandma, and I'll call the police. My son and daughter-in-law have been married for around 7 years at this point. They have 2 kids. All of my children are out of the home and living their lives. My husband and I are still working and will probably retire in about 10 to 15 years, around 70. My daughter-in-law and I got along much better before the kids came into the picture. They live 30 minutes away and she's always trying to drop them off. I thought my son was in on it too, but no. I sat them down and he had no idea this was happening. I showed them many texts asking me to babysit, and he was under the impression that I've only babysat twice this month, not 16 times. Apparently, she's been dropping them off with me to hang out with people, and my son was under the impression that she was taking them with her. I started to communicate in a group chat with them, so everyone was on the same page. I only responded to her in the group chat, and if she starts to spam me with texts about it, I'll throw a screenshot up in the group chat and have my son deal with it. Yeah, that's fair. Like, OP, you're still a human being. You got your own life to live. And she's the mother of those children. Why is she just pawning them off of you so she can run off and have fun with friends and stuff? Ugh. We have talked about it, and it comes to her wanting her kids to have the same relationship she had with her grandparents. In short, I explained that I'm still working. Well, screw the working part, which is, yeah, that's true, but that relationship thing sounds like manipulation to me. Like, don't you want to hang out with your grandchildren every day? But back to it. And I will not have that relationship. That I can't have the kids every other day just like she had growing up. We agreed to every 2 weeks to have a grandma day. All good for about a year. My son is now traveling for work, and she's at it again. The time difference makes it hard for him to have it shut it down when it happens. I was at home for about an hour when she showed up at my home. She wanted me to babysit when she went shopping. I had enough at this point. Okay, yeah, it's definitely not a bonding thing with their grandparents. She's totally using you. She wants to go out shopping. Take your children with you shopping. I've seen people do it. You have to do it. They're your kids. You know what I mean? You're the adult. You had them. Watch your children, lady. I told her, for F's sakes, I have my own life, that I will not be the cookie cutter grandma she wants, and if she tries to leave her kids with me from now on without my agreement, that I will call the police for abandonment. She called me a jerk and stormed off. My son is calling trying to smooth it over and saying I may have gone too far. What do you mean gone too far? She's been at this for a while. I think you held out pretty long before you cracked. Eventually something's gotta give, and you gave. She kept pushing and it broke. That's how it is. Edit. For everyone going on about how he couldn't know. Doesn't he talk to his kids? The kids were 4 months and 3/4 years old when she kept dropping them off. They weren't really talking. The oldest sure could move, but not a big talker. It really hit off when she was pregnant and got worse when the second one was born. Yeah, OP, she's definitely using you. I had a relationship with my grandma, but it was never like that. My parents never had her watch us every single day like that. Maybe once in a blue moon, she'd leave us with them. Eventually, we started watching them when she started getting sick, so that was pretty crazy, you know what I mean? The watchers become the watched. But yeah, that's definitely manipulation, because yeah, we saw our grandma, we had a relationship with our grandma, but we didn't see her every day. That's her trying to use you for free babysitting so she can go out about town and go shopping and hang out with friends because she wants to shirk her duty of being an adult and being a parent. Those are not your children. Those are your grandchildren. And yeah, you should be able to see them every once in a while. Maybe buy them a cool little thing, give them some money. You know what I mean? Be a grandparent. But you got stuff to do. Like you said, you're still working. You got your own life to live. I'm pretty sure you like going out and unwinding and having time. You already did your job as a parent. You raised your children, you got them out of the house, and they're making it on their own. You did, you know what I mean? You put in your time. You shouldn't have to become a parent again because she wants to go and, F around. So, OP, I'm gonna say you're definitely not the beehole. She's the beehole. She knows what she's doing wrong. You told her and she's still doing it. And our second one comes from Friendly Ant 8128. Am I the beehole for throwing my girlfriend's water bottle in the bin? Going to preface this by saying, what the actual F? My girlfriend, a 26-year-old female, has had the same emotional support water bottle for approximately 3 years. Emotional support water bottle, alright, that's a new one for me. She takes it with her everywhere and only drinks water out of that bottle. I, a 25-year-old male, found out about a month ago that she doesn't wash it. She just refills it once it runs out. So I washed it, and holy shite, there was mold growing in it. I tried my best to clean it, but I couldn't get it all out, no matter how much I tried. I told her about the mold. I think the only way to kill that is just to pour a bunch of bleach in that, and I wouldn't drink out of anything that had a bunch of bleach in it. I'm just saying. But back to the story. And that I think she needs to get a replacement water bottle. She said no, that it was her decision. I kept bringing it up, and she kept saying no. So I went out and bought 4 different water bottles, one identical one and 3 that are really similar. Gave them to her and tried to explain that drinking out of moldy water bottle is going to affect her health. She relented and started taking the identical one to work, but she said she wanted to keep the original, just to have. Oh, she's gonna try to go back to that. I backed off. Well, yesterday I found the water bottle I bought with the lid still sealed, and the original bottle half full. Oh, there we go. She went back to it. I don't know what her deal is. There's mold, lady. Don't drink mold. I don't even want to look at mold. I chucked it right then and there, and I threw it in the bin and told her what I did. She said that I can't keep drinking out of that and put her health at risk. She is pissed, extremely pissed. Her friends are all pissed at me too, but her parents are siblings that are all on my side. Am I the beehole? I know I'm probably a bit of a beehole, like, I freely feel justified about it. You are not a beehole. You shouldn't feel like a beehole. Look, people, mole is deadly. There's a reason why people have to, like, leave houses for people to clean mole. You know what I mean? If you inhale that crap, it messes you up. Imagine drinking it, like directly putting it into your body, letting it go through your body and attach to things and grow. I don't know if that will grow in there. I'm pretty sure it freaking will. But I don't know much about mold, but I know you do not fuck around with mold, and I know you don't ingest mold. Look, OP, this is your girlfriend, but I'm gonna be straight up. She sounds like a freaking idiot. I don't know if I could trust someone in my life who'll freely drink mold. Who knows what she'll feed you, what she'll put in food or drinks, or let you drink out of when you're not paying attention. She sounds like an idiot. Personally, I would get rid of her. Like, I don't need the smartest person in the world, but I need someone who's not so stupid that they will drink deadly, deadly mold out of their water. You know what I mean? And you're over here trying to help her. It's one of those, don't save them. They don't want to be saved. Or you can't, you can lead a horse to water, but it won't drink. Well, in this case, it'll drink the water, but it'll drink it out of a moldy, infested mold pond. OP, not the beehole. I would ditch that idiot because she's going to hurt herself or get you sick, get people sick. OP, not the beehole. And our third one is from Bright Potato 36-9. Am I the beehole for not letting my wife speak at career day? I'll be the first to say that my wife is the smartest person I know. She's been working in tech for 10 years. Oh, okay, that's impressive. Totally self-taught. Last year, she had a business idea and built and released her own app. She's a rock star. Okay, that's double impressive, releasing your own app by yourself, one-man team or one-lady team in this case. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'll admit, the app itself is a bit juvenile, and she's made less than $1,000 from it. Oh, that's pretty good making anything from putting out an app, you know what I mean? Since launching a few months back, to be fair, she's a one-person team, and did it with no funding. Oh yeah, see, okay, she is a one-lady team. That's really impressive that she made any kind of money from just an app she did by herself. She has big plans for this app and has a huge business idea behind it. Keeps insisting the app in its current state is just going to gain users and demonstrate traction and to the investors down the road. The problem is she would need millions and millions of dollars in funding, plus giant teams and resources to accomplish what she wants to do. It's just all an idea right now, and it's far-fetched. I don't know, man. People have made huge freaking conglomerates and monopolies out of their garage with like an old computer. It could happen. I wonder what the app is. If she's making any kind of money, I'm definitely curious to see what it is. OP, why aren't you helping her? Why aren't you advertising this app for her? I want to know what it is. All this is to say that my son invited her to speak at his career day and talk about her business. I can tell this is one of the best moments she's had in a long time. She's a stepmom. Oh, see, finally, one of these where the step parent isn't friggin' a monster, is just like letting things happen, and now see what happens? It's like, hey, could you come speak as my mom? That's cool. And she is over the moon happy about this. She let him help with the app last summer, and he thinks it's the coolest thing ever. but he's too young to grasp that it's mostly just still a fun idea. I am uncomfortable with her publicly sharing the details of this fictional business she wants to create. Why? Who cares? It's not hurting anybody. I would hate to have other parents be misled into thinking it was real, only to go into our website and discover it's just one questionably built app, and the rest is just an idea. It's not a good look. What do you mean it's not a good look? Who the fuck? Who cares? I told her she can go to career day if she wants to talk about her 9 to 5 career in tech, but anything related to the business of this business idea is off limits. She is pissed. Yeah, rightfully so. OP, who, what? Why can't she talk about her app? It's already out. It's not like she has to keep it under wraps for, like, I don't know, copyright or anything. Keeps insisting she is a business owner because she has a functional app, users, and has made money. I mean, yeah, I get it, but it's the equivalent of a lemonade stand. I don't want this circulating publicly. Am I the beehole? Yeah, OP, you're 100% the beehole. Why are you stopping her from advertising her app? Who cares if people find the app and find out that it's not what they want? That happens all the time. Everybody finds apps that they think they're cool and leave. I don't know what your deal is trying to stop her from just telling people about her little app. That's cool. Not many people can do that, OP. Like, that's really impressive. You're kind of a jerk. Like, why are you trying to suppress what she's doing? Who knows? Maybe that app takes off. Maybe going to that little career thing starts to spark, and that app grows, and you guys become millionaires. But you want to stifle that because I don't know what, you're parents. Who the cares? Yeah, you're 100% the beehole. Let the woman talk about her app. That's impressive. OP, 100% the beehole. Thank you for making it to the end of the video with me. And can you please do what I said in the beginning? And like, comment, and subscribe. It really and truly does help the channel out. It helps it grow, and it helps you get more videos like this. Velvet out.